afternoon everyone, and welcome to your 15 minutes of practice. Of course, a short practice. You asked, a few had asked if I could start recording some shorter practices because obviously many of the practices, almost all of them in the group are 60 minutes. So here we go with our first 15 minutes. See how much we can pack into this 15 minutes. So if you're short on time, maybe this is a morning practice to wake yourself up. Maybe you need a little bit of yoga just to get through the afternoon. Maybe you're on your lunch break. Wherever you may be, let's come to our mats and sit comfortably. I've placed a block underneath the sit bones, and I'm just sort of sitting on the edge of the block, and it's allowing the pelvis to fall forward, placing the hands on the knees or at your heart center. Of course, we always start to ground. Just stay here briefly today with a short practice to just bring you centered and in the space before you start to move. So close down the eyes. And let's raise the right hand up and curl the 3 middle fingers. And let's go into Nadi Shodhana pose. Just sealing the right side of the nose with the thumb. I know some may have other suggestions on how to do this, but this is just a basic version. Inhale in deeply through the left side of the nose. Seal with the little finger and send all breath out through the right. Inhale in through the right side of the nose. Seal with the little thumb and breathe breath out through the left. Bring the hands back down to the knees. Maybe roll the head anti-clockwise, chin to chest. Left ear, left shoulder, back, head back. Right ear, right shoulder, chin down. And then bring the head back to center. Let's just wake up the hands, shaking the wrists clockwise and clockwise. And let's do the same with the feet, clockwise, anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise. And let's come off our block. And let's wake up the spine with little cat-cows, placing the hands underneath, dropping the belly, broadening through the chest and looking up. And exhale, send all breath out, arching up the spine, arching up, arching up. Lower the belly, broaden through the chest and look up. And exhale, send all breath out and look down. And let's press back into downward facing dog. Bend the knees for the first one. You might want to paddle out the feet if you need to wake up those calf muscles, hamstrings. Nice strong arms. Just look forward between the hands, either raise the right foot or step or jump forward to the front of the mat. Toes touching, heels slightly apart, a nice long spine. Exhale, send all breath out as you fold over the legs. Inhale, raise the arms up towards the sky, reaching, reaching, reaching. Maybe sending the chest forward, bow back a little bit, but press the chest up. And float back down over the legs. Let's send the right foot back to the back of the mat and drop the right knee. And just allow the left knee to fall open. Keep breathing into that outer left side. Like a lizard, a version of a lizard pose. Just make sure you look at that back leg and make sure that the toes are curled. And let's draw the knee back in and then step it back into your downward facing dog. Draw the inhalations in and exhale all breath out.
Allow the body to relax. Maybe raising the left leg up this time and stepping it through between the hands, or step and jump forward to the front of the mat. Toes touching. Fingertips on the shins or the earth. As you exhale, send all breath out, fold torso over the legs. Inhale, raise the arms up towards the sky. Really press the chest forward, arch back a little bit or a lot. Recline to the lower back. Exhale. Send all breath out as you fold over the legs. Allow the hand to hang. This time, taking the left foot back to the back of the mat. I forgot where I was for a minute. Let me face forward. And let's open that right foot, leg, knee. Let's get the body parts right, Leanne. Right knee, let's open it up. And feel that opening on the right side of the body. So just feel relaxed, you just, hands are spread in front of you. You're on the knife's edge of the right side of the foot, so the little toes pointing into the mat. And just breathing into that opening. The back foot's either top of the foot's on the mat or the toes are curled under. Keep breathing, relaxing. Short practice, but we don't want to make it like it's rushed as well. So bring the right foot down to the mat and step it back into your downward facing dog. Send all breath out, maybe lion's breath it out. If you haven't used lion's breath before, if you're still staying in downward facing dog, I'm just going to demonstrate. So it's just like the New Zealand warriors, so you're breathing in deeply and you're sending the tongue out. It's a really beautiful release, really to let go of any stress, anxiety in the body. Keep breathing. And one more breath. Just drop the knees. As you drop the knees, bring them wide onto the mat. Toes are touching. And let's fold down into our child's pose. Reach those arms out in front of us and then lower the forehead. Some of us may have our hips up really high. If you've got a bolster, you can place the bolster under the buttocks and sit back on it. Just relax and breathe. And let's open the shoulders a little bit. So just draw the hands over. I want you to walk the right hand over towards the right side of the mat, the left hand over towards the left, and we're crossing at the elbows, so creating like an X shape. We've done this, I think, in one of the classes early on in the piece. And just sit back again, drawing, just slight little gripping into the mat, and feel that opening in the shoulder area. Breathe into that space. Keep soft, the eyes soft, and just a really nice relaxed feeling. And then spread the legs, spread the arms out nice and wide. Gosh, I really am getting my body parts mixed up today. And we're going to go the other way. So this time we're crossing the left over the right and making that X shape. Relax, sit back, and really grip into the mat. And open up that left side of the shoulder. Just keep breathing those long, deep, fluid breaths. In for 3 to 4. Breathe all breath out for 3 to 4, or maybe a little longer. That outward breath, sometimes you need to release a little deeper to really relax into the pose. So let's go into camel pose. So camel pose, we're taking our knees hip-width distance apart, look behind at the feet, make sure that they're not touching. Maybe curl the toes under. Spread the fingers nice and wide and place the fingers onto the back, lower back. Tip the pubic bone up, press the chest forward and drop the head. Squeeze those elbows in towards each other. The big thing with camel pose is while you're relaxing in this pose, the most wrong thing that people do is they go back like this, they move back. We really want the hips and the knees in one line. So keep breathing. One more breath. And tuck the chin to the chest. And go back into child's pose and float the arms to the back of the mat and lower the forehead. Keep your inhalations and exhalations going. And one more breath and come up slowly. So we're only doing like one pose of some of these because to just keep on moving and moving. Because it is only a short practice, but we're getting the benefit out of it by trying to utilize all parts of the body from the head to the feet. So let's lie down onto our side and place our left forearm out and legs are out straight. So we've done this pose before. We either draw the left knee forward and then reach the body up, float that right hand up towards the sky. But if you're familiar with this pose now and you want to just go straight into stacking the feet and lift the body up. So we're using the side obliques in this pose. Keep breathing, keep smiling. If the shoulder is not feeling happy, please come down. And the last breath, lower down all the way. And let's sweep around to the other side. Right forearm onto the mat. And just adjust the elbow to make sure that it's a little bit maybe forward of the shoulder. So either draw the right foot forward and raise the buttocks up off the and side body up all the way, all stack both feet and breathe into the pose. We don't use these side obliques or do too much with these side obliques, so it's really good to get into this area. On your last breath, lower down all the way. I want you to sweep the hands behind you, come to a seated position, cross at the ankles, and clasp the hands behind you. And just sweep the hands up. So open up those shoulders in another way, another version. So there's sometimes, you may have felt something or with the shoulders on that. So just open up this way and just change that, or maybe take that pressure off if you created any pressure. Awesome. Now let's lie down onto our backs and draw the heels in and press up into our bridge pose. So clasping the hands underneath the body. So we're flexing and extending the spine here. And moving the spine in one direction and then pressing in another direction. And opening up the heart here. So remember to imagine that block between your knees or ball. Most people have their legs really wide in this pose. I want you to squeeze those knees towards each other. They're not touching. But keep breathing. And release the hands. Roll down all the way to the mat and draw the knees into the chest. Roll around, maybe clockwise, anti-clockwise if that feels good for you. If it doesn't, just have the legs out straight and put the right hand on the heart, the left hand on the belly. And let's raise our legs up towards the sky. Really reach with the heels. Hold on to the backs of the legs, or you can use a strap. Or if you have the ability to hold on to the toes without doing this, raising the buttocks up off the mat, go for it. And slide the legs wide. And bring your hands to the insides of the legs or backs of the legs. Help support you. Point the toes towards the face. Just relax the whole spine and breathe into the insides of the legs. Drawing those inhalations in, exhalations out. One more breath. And let's try eagle legs by crossing the right foot over that left leg and reaching as best you can around with the toes to the calf muscle. And let's take the right arm underneath the left and open up eagle arms. So keep breathing, relaxing. So supine eagle. Try to draw the left foot, towards the face. Now if that's too difficult for you, you can just be crossing gently at the ankles with the feet. So don't force it, don't get angry with yourself because you can't do it. Maybe your arms are like this and maybe your feet and legs are like this. It's all good. We're all different. Open at different times. And release the legs. Bring the legs wide again. Hold on to the backs of the legs. Point the toes towards the face. Keep breathing those long, deep breaths. And then draw the feet back in. And this time we're going to go the other way. Left ankle and knee cross over. Holding on, wrapping that left foot around the left calf muscle. And right underneath left with the eagle arms. Keep breathing, relaxing. Squeezing those knees. So we're sort of all in one line here. We've got left knee, right knee, elbows, arms. And relax out of the pose. And let's sweep the legs up towards the sky, or the feet up towards the sky for happy baby pose. Again, you can hold on to the backs of the feet. Oh, backs of the legs. What's going on with me today? Backs of the legs. Here we go. Backs of the legs. And we hold on to the big toes. It's late in the day for me, and I've taught a few classes and my mind and my mouth are not working. My apologies. So keep smiling. It's always good to laugh at yourself, as long as I'm making it clear in the end, right? So soles of the feet towards the sky. And really press the spine down. Nice long spine. And let's draw the feet in together for a supine Baddha butterfly pose. So wrap the hands around the feet and just relax and breathe. We're slowing it all down now for our short practice. And draw the knees into the chest. And let's roll the legs off to the left. And the right hand off to the right. And look over the right shoulder. Nice gentle twist. We always sort of finish a lot with this, but it is a beautiful one. You can always, if you want a little bit more challenge, you could have done eagle legs and just allowed the legs to float off towards the left. And float the knees back up and go to the other side, allow them to rest. Really make yourself roll over onto the right side of your body and allow the knees to sink to the earth, and then reach the left arm out. And just gaze over the left shoulder. So we're really eventually wanting to have the left shoulder, right shoulder on the earth, and the left ear is almost to the earth as well. If you're a little bit more flexible, you might be that way already. We're really twisting, really feeling that beautiful twist in the side body here. Keep breathing, relaxing into it. And one more breath, and let's draw the knees into the chest and then allow the legs to fall down to the earth. And just to end today, we're going to end in crocodile pose instead of Shavasana. So let's place the right forearm on the mat, left forearm on top, bring the legs wide and lower the forehead. Make sure that you can see. So relax the breath and let's take a couple of long, deep inhalation breaths in. Nice and deep. Filling the balloon of the belly like a balloon, filling it up. And exhaling all breath out. Relax the breath. And then draw a long, deep inhalation in. Feel the belly blow up underneath you. And then in your own time, release the breath. All breath out, long and deep. Lower back relaxes. And just relax with the breath. Don't think about breathing in or breathing out. And you just stay where you are. I'm going to sit up and just talk you through a little bit as you relax in this crocodile pose. Breathing in loving kindness for yourself. Kindness to take care of you. To rest in this beautiful womb below us we call Earth. In particular, tune into your heart. Let it sink into your back ribs. Sink deep into the earth, ease back. Let this feeling take over and heal your heart. And in this place of ease and rest, tune into this amazing source of kindness, love and connection. Take it in a little longer. That way it will allow us to radiate it out and inspire others with every action we do. Slowly start to make your way back up by rolling over onto the side on the right hand side and then slowly making your way back up to that seated position to end the practice. So a very short practice that still created some lovely heat, and we managed to move from side obliques, neck, all parts of the body, hips and front body and back body. So just in this short practice, your body is loving you for what you just did today. So spread this beautiful thing we call love and joy around. What else matters? Have an amazing afternoon or morning if you're practicing this in the morning. Namaste, everyone.